So, Violent Outburst is banned, and I, for one, think that this is really just a correction returning to Modern's natural state. For years, we have unnaturally not had a red-green Cascade card on the ban list in Modern, and if you don't have a red-green card with Cascade on the ban list in Modern, then what is reality? Who are we? What is going on now? The status of the universe is back where it's supposed to be. If you're slightly confused about this joke, Blood Braid Elf was banned like after 3 years into the format of Modern, was banned for a few years and unbanned. So this is another red-green Cascade card that was on the ban list. And now that Violent Outburst is banned, we now again have a red-green card with Cascade on the ban list. Cascade is a broken mechanic. It's so hilarious to me that Discover was made, which was just Cascade but more powerful, and surprising no one immediately cards were banned in multiple formats. But yeah, I think this is a good ban. It's a little weird because Violent Outburst itself feels like a pretty small effect. Like, I think if people were looking at the ban list, they're going to be like, why is Violent Outburst banned? But there's other cards like that, like Splinter Twin, to be honest, has an effect that if you don't know that there's like creatures that untap, you don't know that it goes infinite. With Cascade, it's same deal. You'll need context of some variety. I am interested to see like what the Rhino decks kind of adopt to make up for this. There's a few other 3-mana Cascade cards, and they're fine. They just don't go at instant speed, which is definitely way worse. I just don't know. I'm a little worried this isn't going to do anything, that the deck is just going to be as good as it was, but we'll see. Often in these types of banning announcements, there's a transition where the deck was using this type of effect as a crutch, and now that this really powerful individual card is gone, they need to play an amalgamation of cards that just make the deck better or more consistent than it was, versus like the gimmick that like would win by itself, but when you get rid of the gimmick and just play like a consistent control deck that's playing good cards, that's what I think is going to happen in the domain decks, is it's just sort of going to maybe move away from the Cascade mechanic, and they're just going to be good stuff decks, and those are going to be better than what the Violent Outburst decks were being, other than like when they weren't getting this effect, they weren't good, but this was so good that it was worth playing. It's what happened with Death Shadows decks. For a long time, Death Shadows decks were like really leaning into like the combo version of the deck, where you were playing using Gitaxian Probe and Street Wraith to like lower your life total really quickly to then give your creature double strike and attack. And then when Gitaxian Probe was banned, they had to find a different out, and that out was, oh wait, what if we just play Thoughtseize and we don't try and win with double strike damage, we just try and kill them with a really efficient 1-mana threat, and yeah, that's my prediction for what's going to happen with Violent Outburst ban. We're just going to get deck speed fine, or better maybe.